Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Hey, John Gillespie! Hey, John
Just a big, beautiful.
Oh, is that awesome? Holy moly! Oh my God! Oh yes!
Yes! Honestly, a fight I've never felt before.
Yes, folks, up in Vilas County on a very cool,
Yeah, it's chilly.
cloudy,
Yeah,
drizzly day.
not a lot of wind though.
Now, and we had a day and a half to come up and fish in Vilas County, one of my favorite haunts, and we'll fish a couple different lakes when we're up here. But this is kind of a trip lake where we don't know what we're going to catch and we don't care, right?
No, it's a, relaxing day.
And we're going to catch, hopefully, walleye,
Some pikes.
maybe northern pike, maybe some bass, and
Yeah.
maybe some crappies.
Yeah, let's do it.
And I got a big surprise for the folks at home. Ryan, the photographer, gets to fish today, too.
Yay, finally!
Yeah. Hey, folks, so show what we're using and how we're using it, all of that coming up right after this.
Big news! Introducing Jiffy's new E6 Lightning with clean power. Easy starting with a squeeze of the throttle. Powered by a 6 amp hour lithium battery, along with a high torque motor that delivers superior drilling performance. Reverse drilling makes skimming holes a thing of the past. Jiffy's River Blade has longer life. Night lights offers safe drilling even in the dark. The new Jiffy E6 Lightning has everything covered.
You can't choose the weather, but you can choose to dress for it. Introducing Blackfish Performance Wear for the ultimate sun protection and cooling comfort. Using chemical-free cooling technology, our Shade and Eclipse series is designed with unique fabric to wick moisture away, as well as create pockets for air to keep you cool. Whether on the boat or on the dock, choose Blackfish, because you can choose the weather. Blackfishgear.com.
The all-new Yamaha Wolverine X2. Purpose-built for exploring tight technical terrain. And boasting next-level versatility. No other side-by-side delivers this level of proven off-road performance. The all-new Wolverine X2 from Yamaha.
Welcome back, folks. As I mentioned at the top of the program, we're up in Vilas County to celebrate Photographer Day.
It sure is.
And I'm your guide today, so you got to trust me to catch you enough fish. But it's kind of special for Ryan, the photographer, isn't it?
Yeah, get him to, do what we do every day.
And he loves it too. And you know what we're going to start out with? We're going to fish weed flats to start out with. And we didn't bring any live bait with us, but I love this Jerko minnow, Kalen's Jerk minnow, on a 1/8 ounce jig. And what we're doing is fishing between 10 and 12 feet of water in weeds. So you cast that out and just work it real slow this time of year.
Work it.
Yep. And Ryan, I know that you have a favorite lure. What are you going to start with today?
I'm honestly surprised you needed to ask, because my go-to is always the Kalen's grub. I found a old logoed bag underneath my mattress here of this chartreuse, so I think it's gonna get smacked pretty hard today.
And over the years that we've done this, you've caught a lot of fish on that, haven't you?
Absolutely. I love just slowly retrieving this, kind of like you would with the crankbait, but I don't know, it catches fish.
Hey, look at that, Blake Rooney. Ooh, that's a beautiful walleye, Blake.
Yeah.
You gonna do the old flip in? There you go.
Yeah.
That is a great way to start the day, isn't it?
Yep. Oh, and he annihilated that jerk minnow.
Yeah. Oh, he did. And you're using the 1/8 ounce.
Yep.
And isn't that a beautiful walleye? Beautiful colors on that fish too.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is fishing a weed flat. And as soon as you said, Dad, I got one, I put spot lock on the Minn Kota. So we'll cast this area. And Ryan, the photographer, you're going to get one today, aren't you, buddy? Yes, you are. But that's a good way to start today. Were you just kind of twitching that?
Yep. Just off the bottom.
Nice. Hey, here we go, Blake, here we go.
Nice job.
And we got ourselves, oh, look at that nice clear water and that walleye there. Oh,
They're a lot
oh
darker
yeah, aren't
than
they?
I'm used to.
They're so pretty in this water up here. And look at he T-boned that beautifully.
Yeah, they love the jerk minnow.
And you know, I was talking to my buddy Rob before we came up, and you know, where do you look for the walleyes in the fall? Because we haven't been up here since August in Vilas County. And he said generally look for, you find weeds that are still green and fish on the edge of them.
Yeah, and I keep getting weeds, but you never know when you're gonna get a walleye.
No, and if you're getting weeds, when you cast out, count to about 5. Don't let it go all the way to the bottom, and then start to retrieve. But boy, that is just a beautiful bronze gold walleye.
Good start to the day.
Ryan, we're still waiting for you.
Fish!
There you go. There you. Ooh, you know, we're not, folks. We've been fishing about an hour, and that's our 3rd walleye. But the ones we're coming in contact with are sure biting, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not that big, but they're the good eater size, right?
Yep. And
It looks like someone's been eating on it.
oh, look at that, folks. Look at that.
That muskie?
A muskie grabbed him right there. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
you can see that. But the ones that we're coming in contact with are really biting. I mean, take a look at how far down that is.
And they're a lot darker, like I said before. I've never seen them this dark.
Yeah, and you're right, that is an eater, but we're not keeping any fish because it's photographer day, and we're taking Ryan out to dinner at Fibbers tonight.
Look.
And you can have a fish fry at Fibbers, Ryan. Are you happy?
Yay.
That one just ripped it, Ryan. I felt my line jumped when I hit it, and we got ourselves a
It's a pikey.
small pike. Whoa.
New species.
Oh, you got one too? Let's see. Whoa.
Double.
There, I got mine. Oh, you've got yourselves a northern pikey too. There we go. That's interesting though, but folks, you can see, I don't know if you can flip him in or not, Blake. Yeah, well, come on. Or you grab him by the back of the head there and squeeze real hard. Grab him by the back of the head. Now, she's getting much better at this, folks. You got him? And squeeze real hard. There you go.
Nice work.
Bring him up here, Blake. Nice job. But we've been catching walleyes on this weed flat, folks, and all of a sudden on successive casts, northern pike. But you can see here the green weeds, Blake, that we're fishing. And folks, if you find these in October, you're going to find fish.
Yeah, so where do you usually find the fish in the weeds when it's like, it gets like colder out?
Yeah, and even after the weeds die, the bait fish will still use the weeds for cover, and you can find some fish there, but not bad. That's a double header right there.
Whose is bigger there?
I think Blake's is Ryan. Now, Ryan, that's several fish that we've caught on the old jerk minnow. You gonna stick with the grub?
You know it.
I just thought, Blake, I'd pull into some weeds here and try a crappie bait, and that's a nice crappie, isn't it?
What are you using?
Well, you know what I do when we fish like this and we don't know what we're fishing for? I've got one rod rigged for bass.
Okay.
I've got one rod rigged for walleyes, and I got one with a bobber on it here, and rigged with a little Kalen scrub for crappies.
There you go. That's a nice one.
It is. And again, we're not keeping any fish, but you know, 5 of those, keeping 5 about that size is plenty for you and me and Ryan for dinner.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a good multi-species day so far.
Yep. Oh, you got yourself another pike. Now, folks, watch Blake grab this. I'm really proud of her over the. Oh! And now you got old Dan in the back of the neck. Back of the neck there. Walleye. Well, I think it's a walleye. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, those are really nice, just beautiful eating size fish. You know, it's interesting, folks. You know, we just went around the whole lake and tried for crappies and for bass. We caught the one crappie, but came back to the walleye spot. That wind is out of the northwest.
Yeah, it was a lot colder and windy.
It is going right through you. Now, you got, what is this thing called?
Oh, this is my soft shell blackfish. Super, super warm. Protects me from the wind.
Well, it does. It's windproof, and then on the inside there,
got some fur in there.
if you see that, you got that little bit of fur. Now, I have one of those in my truck. I don't know why I don't have it on, but that's what I'm wearing tomorrow, and Ryan's got one on too. And Ryan, that makes a big difference, doesn't it, in this kind of weather?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm out in the same stuff you guys are, so whatever you're seeing on TV, if it's raining or whatever, and you know, I need to stay warm as well. So I also got their pants, same similar material, protects from splashes, and really amazing how it blocks the wind when we're moving spots, and if there's, you know, we're fishing in the wind or something like that.
That black, it's called blackfish.
Yep.
Ooh, right here. I don't know what this is, and it is, here he comes. Here he comes. Ooh, there you go. That's a nice pike right there.
Yeah.
But Blake, when I come up to northern Wisconsin and I'm keeping fish for a fish fry, that right there is absolutely perfect.
They're long.
Yeah, but the way that you can fillet these, there's a 5-cut fillet system where you take the back tenderloin, the 2 sides right here and the 2 upper sides, and you cut the Y bones out. There's Y bones in there, and I'll tell you what, to me, they're every bit as good, if not better, than a walleye, and they're fun.
Yeah, oh, they're great fight every time.
Hey, are you gonna get on the board here?
I don't know if this really counts, John.
Oh, that counts, Ryan.
Pretty sure he was born like a week ago.
He's stuck with the grub, though.
The grub 100% of the time.
Oh, that's great, buddy. So you're on the board.
It's the newborn pike catcher, Kalen's grub.
The brand new and updated Amsoil Midwest Fishing Report is now available. For up-to-date video fishing reports from all over the Midwest, go to amsoil.com/MFR. That's amsoil.com/MFR. We are fishing the lakes of Vilas County, a 4.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 5.5 hours from Chicago, and 4 hours from Minneapolis.
Excellent. Oh, there's a good one. Awesome.
Beautiful fish.
Look at how he ate that, too.
Eat that Google eye jig.
This is the Google Eye. It's available in a live bait series and then a long hook shank series. And what we did is we took a glass rattle and built it into the middle of the round jig head and just bouncing it. It hits the bottom, that glass rattle's rattling and it's sending off vibration in this dirty water in this river, and that's the result right there.
This one's coming home with me.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. Whether it's I'll fix it myself season or finally time for warmer Carhartt season. Get what you need for nothing beats an after-school snack season. Say goodbye 1970s family room season. And even mornings are getting brisk season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Gillespie here at Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters. One of the things I've learned working in the fishing industry is that almost everyone that I fish with also loves hunting, and that's why I came to Fleet Farm to check out the wide variety of hunting gear. Fleet Farm has hunting clothing for both men and women, a variety of guns and ammo, blinds, and much more. And that's why I shop at Fleet Farm, because I know they'll have everything I need.
Hey, are you enjoying the damp rain? Ooh, nice wall ski there. There you go.
Oh, it's a teaser.
That's, well, you know what? I think on this particular lake you can keep 2 14 and under and 1 over 18. So that's about a 14-incher, and there's 2 really nice fillets on there. You're going to throw them back. Yeah. But look at the pretty coloring on the gill plate on that fish. Is it on that side too? Really kind of an unusual gill plate color there. And how are you holding up in this drizzle and 50-degree weather?
Well, I'm glad I have my blackfish gear, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know. And Ryan got that nice little pike before.
Yeah, it's a fun day.
This is the very next cast, folks, and I think we got ourselves another pikerino here. Let's see. No, we got ourselves, now there, look at that, a largemouth bass in the weeds. There we go. Hey, multi-species day, Ryan. No, I just told you, you know, and I'll talk about my retrieve a little bit later on, but you were using an 1/8 ounce jig, and what you're doing is a steady retrieve. I think you need to go to a 1/4 ounce jig and figure out how fast you have to go to stay on top of the weeds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
That's a nice little fatty right there. Ooh.
Another northern. Oh.
Oh, boo. Ooh, boo. Ooh, I don't know. This one might be a walleye. And here he comes, and it is a nice wallsker. There we go.
Wally.
Wallster, yeah. You know, they're just not schooled up.
No, it's only a few every hour or so.
But I mean, you know, normally they school together and swim together. And today it just seems like you catch one and you got to move again and catch one and move again.
Yeah.
That was only a couple casts later on that one, Ryan. And this one feels like a walleye too. And here he comes. Oh, nah, there we go. That's a nice walleye right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go. No, that's a nice walleye right there. And look at how he ate that too.
Yeah.
And again, folks, these green weeds, man, they'll hold fish. And you know, once you get ice, that's where I'd first ice. That's where I'd set my tip ups too, is in where those green weeds are. You know, you mark them on your Humminbird, and you can transfer them to your portable GPS and get out here and do it.
Ice fishing is right around the corner.
I know. Ryan, the photographer, gets so excited about ice fishing, you know.
Yep.
But isn't that a pretty walleye?
Yeah, nice job.
Well, I smell Johnsonville sausages. So that is Johnsonville sausages I smell.
Yeah, Jack, and it tastes super good. And they're super easy to cook. All you have to do is put them on the griddle at low to medium heat until it's golden brown. And guess what? It cooks up a really good maple smell.
Yay, I'm so excited! These are the best in the world.
They're amazing.
They're so
Oh, good. I can grab yours. Can I? Oh, good.
No, no.
Well, day 2 of the photographer trip, and I'll tell you what, it is cold.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly.
I woke up this morning, 38 degrees, and we may have a chance of some showers and drizzle today.
Yeah.
Fishing could be tough.
Yeah, because you know, with that cold front, the fish kind of freak out, but maybe we'll find them.
Here we go.
Hey, Ryan, finally you're going to get on the board here. What do we got, buddy?
Looks like an LMB.
Oh, nice bass.
I don't know if I can
I don't know,
flip him.
he's too big to flip in. You might have to do the old net there.
Matty B.
Well done. Hey, that's actually a nice bass. You know?
Yeah, I cast it right up next to shore.
Well, one thing we should mention, you've switched from the grub.
Yeah, I know, it's a sad day. I had to switch to the Wacko.
No, it has really been tough fishing today, and actually that was your idea, because we couldn't get any walleyes or northerns to hit.
Nothing was working. You were using the Jerko. I'm gonna let him go. You were using the Jerko. I was staying true to the grub, and I thought, well, we haven't tried shorelines with the Wackos, so might as well give it a shot.
Ryan again!
2 in a row. 2 in a row.
Wow.
What do we got?
Ryan again, there we go. What do you got there, buddy? Another bassaroonie.
SMB this time.
Oh, that is a smallmouth. No, that's a largemouth. It's just the colors are a little bit different on that fish.
A little bit lighter.
But, and you're fishing third in the back of the boat.
Yep.
That is true skill.
I mean, it's nice to catch a fish, but I'm sad it's not on the grub.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Take a look at this deal, folks. Right now, you can get 25% off all of our remaining rods in stock, excluding St. Croix rods. 25% off all of our rods.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm, John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2018 Fishing Contest.
Deb Utek of Oconomowoc caught this 49-inch muskie on Lake Kakagi on a bucktail. Scott Richards of West Allis boated this 30-inch walleye on Little St. Germain on a Kalen's jerk minnow. Robert Drawl of Waukesha, look at this, caught an 11.5-inch bluegill in Jefferson County on a redworm. Diana Tarzuski of Cedarburg boated this 22-inch smallmouth on Okachi Lake on a chub. And this week's kids winners are Colin Manna of New Berlin caught this 22-inch bass in Adams County on a Mr. Twister. And Keegan Lindell of Hartford caught this 42-inch tiger muskie on Clear Lake on a pork and frog.
Let us make this absolutely clear. The days of wasted casts and missed opportunities are over. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time, because higher frequency sonar means higher frequency of this. Without a doubt, it's the most detailed picture of the world below ever. And it's only from Humminbird.
Len Groom from Amsoil here, and we're talking about trailer bearings. One of the most neglected pieces on that trailer are the bearings. People just don't think about them, especially with a boat trailer where it's going in and out of the water, even an ATV, UTV trailer, or a snowmobile trailer that's going down the highway in the water in adverse conditions. You always want to make sure you check those bearings and apply some grease when you can. You definitely want to check them seasonally. Amsoil's water-resistant grease is a perfect choice for your trailers. For more information on any of our greases, check out amsoil.com.
Well, it got a little too cold when we were up north with cameraman Ryan, so we decided that we were going to come by, and you called me, Dale, and said the walleyes are biting. You're right on the way home from up north, and it's been good, huh?
Yeah, no, you know, the bite this year overall, I think, has been really good, and you know, it's been too long since we've been in the boat together, and I've missed my little daughter, Blake.
Hey, well, we only got a couple hours, Blake. You think we can catch 7 or 8 walleyes?
I think we can do it.
Hey, look at that. I'll tell you what, was that your third cast?
Yeah, you know, it's just something you do so many times, John, and you know, it's more of a confidence thing. You know, you get that level of confidence when you're fishing these walleyes like this, and that really helps.
Oh, nice walleye, Dale.
Now this is that's what I would refer to as a great eating fish.
That looks like a great eater. And you know what? Our buddy Caleb wants to take a few home, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
well,
let's
no problem.
do that. Nice job, buddy.
For one of the Brewer games, maybe?
Yeah. Was that your third or fourth cast?
Yeah, third cast. It literally was third cast.
Well, back of the boat now, Dale. Back of the boat, buddy.
All right, John.
Ooh, I'll tell you what. Nothing like catching a walleye on the Bay of Green Bay. Yeah, there we go. In the old net there. And you know what I did? That's interesting, Dale. I just said a second ago that I hadn't had a bite, and I switched to this Kalen Chartreuse color, and that was the first cast on the Chartreuse right there.
Nice.
And you know, that's nice. And folks, we're only fishing in 12 to 13 feet of water, so I'm using a 1/4 ounce jig head and just want to keep contact with bottom. Caleb, come on up here, buddy. This is, you're going to have a fish fry for the Brewer game?
I got to, right? I mean, after how well they're doing.
Yeah, all right. Well, you want to throw that in the live well, and you can cook that up is that a pregame or postgame meal?
You know, it'll probably be a pregame.
I get you there. Little rain showers moving through, too, huh?
Yeah, it's getting a little cloudy here, you know. Got the overcast coming on. Hopefully it...
Can you do a flip-in with this?
Yeah, it's a nice fish.
There we go.
It's even better now.
Nice job, buddy. And you know, we're kind of rip jigging, and Dale, you know, when you're talking about rip jigging or whatever you're doing, you got to watch your line and be conscious all the time of any movement, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So the thing with that, John, is you should keep a focal point from about the tip down 20 feet.
Yeah.
And you're doing that for two reasons. You know, one is it's imperative that you're making contact with the bottom, because that is what is initiating the strike.
All right, Dale, way to go, buddy. I'll tell you, this has been real interesting the last hour. We've had rain showers moving through. We're getting towards dark, and we're still catching. What are you laughing at up there?
My phone's ringing.
Your phone's ringing.
Yeah,
ooh, look at that paddle.
Cardinal scent, you know.
That is a nice fish right there, buddy. Look at that.
We're going to keep this one, I think, for Caleb's Brewer get-together.
Yep. You're a master, aren't you?
Yeah, John, just the classic tick. I couldn't even really see the line right now, and I just felt him. He hit it pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, it was worth it stopping at Dale's to catch a few walleyes on the way home from up north, and we've done it, man, you know? That looks like a better walleye. And it is another beautiful eater. Dale, I can't get over these. They're all just perfectly eaten sized fish, aren't they?
Well, you know, and that's one thing that the lower bay really has to offer. You know, I always say, now there's big fish down in the lower bay as well, but if you really want eating fish, this is where you need to come.
Yeah.
You know, up in Sturgeon Bay, I always kind of kid about it, you know, and I've been guiding there now, well, it'll be 34 years, but this spring. But I always kind of kid that they've come out of the, you know, as an egg, they're like 26 inches up there.
Yeah, right.
You know?
But down here, you get a lot of this 15 to 20, 22
yeah, and even
inches.
today, you know, earlier in the day when we were out when I was out with my customers, the guests, well, we had a lot of them, you know, 12, 13, 14 inches, which is encouraging. You know, it's nice to see that we've got, you know, up and coming year classes and that the bay has got some obviously natural reproduction. So.
Hey, Blake, I'm pretty excited about next Saturday, October the 20th. Where are we going to be?
We're going to the brand new grand opening of the new Fleet Farm in Delavan, Wisconsin.
Okay, that's Delavan, Wisconsin. That's next Saturday, October the 20th, and we're going to be there from when?
10 to 2.
We'll see you there, folks. This is kind of interesting because we got dirty water here, Dale, and that's 2 in a row for Caleb. I've got the net back here, buddy. Another one for the Brewer Fish Fry. There you go.
I'll probably put this one back, but yeah.
Why would you put that one back? It's 16 inches long.
You got more than enough.
Yeah, that's a good thing, though, actually. And Caleb, are you surprised, you know, as dark as it's getting, that these fish are still going?
Yeah, I am a little surprised. Like Dale kept saying before, you know, we lost the sun there. And obviously it wasn't going to get any brighter with the sun going down and the overcast, and we're still getting fish.
Dale Stroschein guides all of Green Bay on a daily basis. For more information, give Dale a call. That phone number is 920-743-5731, 743-5731.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole other level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
If you fish, chances are you've used a Mustad hook. That's all we use.
Mark, get him in there. Army tank there, Dale. Oh, there is a big boy. I mean, I just can't believe this, folks.
Oh, let's see him, buddy. Look at that.
That 10 seconds, though, makes a big difference, buddy.
Well, that one is a gorgeous fish.
Is that pushing 3?
It's 3. We're going to weigh it.
Mustad, the world's largest manufacturer of fishing hooks. Get the point? We did.
You know what's fun is you come here, you and I get out together, we're going to catch some fish, right?
Yeah, it's been a long-standing tradition for, well, since like 92.
Yeah, it's a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's a lot of time.
All right, buddy.
A lot of good years, man.
Hey, thank you so much, buddy.
Yeah.
And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know, we're going to fish it. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.
Hey!